What if you could get a sneak peek into the future? Well, every year, the MIT Technology Review basically gives us exactly that with its list of 10 breakthrough technologies. And this isn't just some abstract list, it's practically a roadmap to our world just a couple of years from now, in 2026. So let's dive in and see what's on the horizon.
Okay, take a good look. What you're seeing here, this isn't science fiction. These are the actual technologies that are about to completely reshape our reality. We're talking about everything from the very energy that powers our world to the code that builds our software, and yeah, even the DNA that makes us who we are. These are literally the cornerstones of 2026.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. First up, we'll look at what's really powering this AI boom. Then we're going to explore the incredible and pretty controversial world of genetic editing. After that, we'll journey to our next frontiers, both digital and physical. And finally, we'll connect all the dots and figure out what this really means for you and me.
All right, let's start with the foundation. Because before we get to the really mind-bending stuff, we have to talk about the raw power that makes it all possible in the first place. This right here is where all the magic is happening. Hyperscale AI data centers. And you can forget that old image of a dusty server room. No. These are sprawling, city-sized complexes. They are the engines driving everything from the AI that will one day diagnose our illnesses to the cars that'll drive themselves. They are the actual physical heart of our digital world. But, and this is a big but, there's a huge challenge. As this slide puts it perfectly, they are power hungry. Seriously, the amount of energy they consume is just staggering. We're talking about a single facility that can use up as much electricity as a small country. Think about that for a sec.
Which leads us to the billion-dollar question, right? We're building these absolute power-hungry giants at an incredible rate. So where on earth is all that electricity going to come from? How do we fuel this revolution without, burning up our planet?
Now this is what I love about the MIT list. It doesn't just drop a massive problem in our laps and then walk away. It actually points to the answers. And in this case, the answers are total game changers. We're talking next-generation nuclear reactors, smaller, safer, and cleaner than anything we've ever seen before. And sodium-ion batteries, a revolutionary way to store energy that could finally break our dependence on lithium.
Okay, so from powering our machines, we're now turning to something way more intimate. The power to rewrite the very code of life itself. And this is where things get really, really interesting and really complicated.
Now, a lot of us have heard of CRISPR, right? Well, what's so cool here is that base editing is a huge leap forward. It gives us this incredible precision. It can make single-letter changes to DNA. It's almost like a find and replace function in a Word doc. And that dramatically reduces the risk of making unintended mistakes that older methods sometimes had.
I mean, the possibilities here are just mind-boggling. Imagine a world where we could just edit out hereditary diseases like sickle cell anemia. That's the promise of base editing. Then you've got AI-powered embryo scoring, which could give parents totally unprecedented info about the health of their future kids. And if that's not enough, we're even talking about gene resurrection, like the possibility of bringing back extinct species. The implications are just enormous.
But as the source material is quick to point out, with this incredible promise comes some profound debate. You see, technologies that can alter the human blueprint, they don't just spark a discussion. As this quote says, they ignite ethical firestorms.
And this slide, this really gets to the heart of it all. It's about the tough questions. Are we about to create a whole new class system? A world of the genetically rich and the genetically poor? And who gets to decide what a better human even looks like? These aren't just scientific questions anymore. They're deeply, deeply human ones.
Okay, so from the microscopic world of DNA, let's zoom all the way out to our expanding digital and physical worlds and explore the final group of breakthroughs on the list.
So the final breakthroughs on our list really show off the incredible range of human ingenuity. First, we have AI companions, bots designed not just for tasks, but for empathy and emotional support. Then there's generative coding. This is AI that can actually write its own software, which will massively speed up how we build our digital world. And finally, we're looking up to the stars, with commercial space stations promising a whole new era of life and work in orbit.
This is a major shift. For decades, space was strictly the domain of governments. Now, the private sector is jumping in and taking the lead. We've got companies like Axiom Space and Blue Origin. They aren't just launching rockets, they are building hotels in the sky. And this isn't just about tourism, it's about a whole new economy in orbit, with the potential to be worth trillions.
We are right on the cusp of a new space race, and this time, it feels like everyone can get in on the action.
Okay, so now let's try to pull all of these different threads together, because none of these breakthroughs exist in a vacuum, right? They are all deeply intertwined, and they're creating this crazy web of new opportunities and some really complex dilemmas.
This right here is the key takeaway. It's the compounding effects that make this list so powerful. Think about it. Those next-gen nuclear reactors could power the hyperscale data centers, which in turn run the AI that scores embryos or gives you companionship. It's this amazing feedback loop of innovation.
This table just lays it all out, plain and simple. For every single incredible promise, there's a potential peril. We could be heading for a future of unprecedented economic growth, or one of deepening inequality. We could eradicate diseases, or we could accidentally open the door to a new, scary era of eugenics. The point is, the future isn't a single path. It's a series of choices, and this is the choice we're facing. And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important section. The technology, it's coming. That's a given. The real challenge is about us, our choices, our values, and frankly, our readiness for all of it.
So, what's our role in all of this? The thing is, we can't just be bystanders. This is our future we're talking about, and we all have a say. It's about joining the conversation and demanding that we build a future that actually reflects our values. Whether you're a student choosing a career, a citizen engaging in public debate, or just a person who cares about the world we're creating, you have a part to play.
So in the end, it all comes down to this. The future isn't something that's just going to happen to us. It's happening right now. The technologies of 2026 are already here, being built in labs and startups all around the world. The only question that really matters is the one right there. Are we ready?